Caroline's first holiday. Didn't know that old car I bought had one. Caroline's first holiday. Caroline was in her new home thinking about the wards she visited in Brimwater. That was on the day she came to Tasman Circle. There was a time when I ran into trouble with some lorries. I don't know. They hated me for no reason. There was one thing that is causing the hatred is it's to be born. There's one thing that is causing the hatred to be born. It's the humans that hate any road machine. I was built in the 20s and was the last car to survive, being put in a museum. I remember when I refused to go into the wards with Twilight Sparkle, and she got lost. That was yesterday in 2000. I was heading to my first home in the Greendale Village shed yard, the place I don't live in anymore. One fine morning in 2000, Caroline was driving to her first home. The route to get there was through Brimwater. There was a ward she liked to look in, and she went inside. There were many bird signs and many animals that thrive the forest. She was enjoying this great wildlife when she happened to see a sign. It said Mad Person Ward. She didn't like the name, and she wondered who put it here. Something is not right here, she thought. There was a last sentence too. It said, watch out for deep potholes. She went on looking round. Suddenly, she heard an engine sounding. She came to a stop and looked back. There were two lorries who lived in the worst suburb. They came up to Caroline. "Hello," said the first lobber. "I'm Fem and my mate here is Ken. We'll give you a break by letting us show you the village of houses. We want to take you to the car shed. You look like you need some overhaul." Caroline didn't like the way they were talking to her. She decided she didn't like either of them. Fem began to do his mindless way of bumping her into a bush. But Caroline avoided that by saying sarcastically, "You may show me the village, but I don't need an overhaul." Fem laughed meanly. "That's no way for a guest to talk to us like that. Come on, we're taking you to the village right now." Caroline blew out black smoke angrily at the lobbers. "Ah, fume sort," the lobbers cried. After they got it off, Caroline drove off as hard as she dared. "Little twit godder," said Fem angrily. "We'd better get her." So he and Ken gave chase. Caroline came to the other side of the wood and looked around for any place to hide. "I need to rest my engine. I don't want to break down in the woods with these brutes," she thought. Just as she thought she was done for, she saw the shed just a few paces through the tall trees. Quickly she went in the road to get in it. But "There she is," said Ken. "Uh-oh," thought Caroline. "I hope these trees can give me enough hiding space so I can lose the lobbers." She came to a hiding shed and turned her engine off. It was starting to get too much warm, but no smoke leaked. She waited for her bullies to find her. "Where's that car?" said Fem. "She's got to be here somewhere," said Ken. The lobbers didn't know the forest, and they were looking in the wrong places. In the shed, Caroline peeped out. She could see them looking the wrong way. "I used to come here and know this wood. Those lobbers aren't clever enough to know. I didn't tell them there was a pothole." The lobbers, she was right, weren't clever. They were so busy looking for Caroline, they didn't look where they were going. Till it was too late. They saw the hole, screamed as they went falling. Caroline drove out of her shed. Her engine was cool, and she went off. But before she did, she heard some shout, and the police cars were coming, and so were the tow trucks. She decided to see what was happening. She saw the lorries were taking a bad impact from the fall. She giggled and left smartly. She wanted to keep her this a secret. I better get to my first home now. Just then a door banged. Caroline jumped. Wake up, Caroline, said Twilight. Time for the market shopping. Caroline sighed as she moved from her shed. Well, I did get a holiday, even when it didn't look good. I think I better tell Twilight my affair, which needs to be kept a secret, by showing her the wood I couldn't go into.